Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Zstamping doing my weekly live video. This is probably going to be pretty short today. I don't have that much to go over, but I do have a fun demonstration I wanted to show you guys, or I don't know if it's fun, but I have a demonstration I wanted to show you guys of one of the new stamp sets that's in the Bration catalog that comes out on January 3rd. And so I'll get to that in just a minute, but I had a few things I wanted to go over with you. First of all, my upcoming paper share for the Occasions catalog is, I'm starting to take pre-orders for that. So I will order all of the paper on January 3rd when the catalog goes live, and it doesn't take too long. Turnaround time is about a week. So what the paper share is you will get a 6x6 sheet of every single piece of new paper in the new Occasions catalog, and I want to say there's 7. I can't remember right now, but there's maybe 7 different new designer series paper suites. Is that right? Packs? I can't even think of the right word right now, but it ends up being 96 sheets of paper is what you're going to get. And you guys, the paper is so cute in the new catalog. But the nice thing about a paper share is it's a way for you to get your hands on all of the new paper without actually buying it all, to see what you like, what you don't like, feel it, figure out, sorry guys, my hair is bugging me, figure out what you like, don't like, all that kind of stuff. And then if you decide you want to order it in the 12x12 size, then you can do that. But I have found, and a lot of my customers have found, that a 6x6 size sheet is plenty to play with anyway, because typically if you're a card maker or even a scrapbooker with the designer series paper, you often only need little pieces of it. So consider the paper share. If you get my newsletter, the link's in there. Otherwise, send me an email, a2zstamping@gmail.com, and I will get you all of the information on that. Plus, all of the information is on my blog, a2zstamping.com. And you'll start seeing information about it on my Facebook group as well. All right, I'm not doing a class this week. I'm actually not doing a class for the whole rest of the year, taking a little break to get ready for the holidays. I have just had my son's 16th birthday last week, and then, you know, obviously we all have Christmas this week coming up, and Christmas Eve, and then it's also my wedding anniversary on the 28th. Every year, the 28th. I don't know why I thought getting married at Christmas time was a great idea. I wasn't thinking fast forward to the future when that's a lot going on all at the same time. But anyway, it is my anniversary then, so that will be, so I have a lot going on this month, the rest of the month, like you all do too. So so there's no more classes. This is my whole point. I will be starting my classes back up on January 8th, I believe it is. Yep, January 8th. So be watching for those. I'm excited. We're going to be doing stuff out of the annual catalog and a bunch of classes out of the new Occasions catalog. All right, this week my host code is still the same for the month of December, but this week if you place a $50 or more order, let's see, what do you get? You get the Peekaboo Peach Baker's Twine. If it's a $100 or more order, you get the Gold Glitter Flakes. Those are new in the Occasions catalog. And you'll also get the Baker's Twine. If your order is $150 or more, don't use the host code, but I'll see it and I'll still send you those things. So it's just my way of saying thank you for shopping with me. Okay, if you want to get my weekly email newsletter, I call it a newsletter or an email. It's basically the same thing. Every Tuesday I send an email to all my customers who would like it, and that's just it's a good place to get all the information at one time. So it always has my weekly class, it has videos from that week, it has any specials that are going on, it lets you know what's going on the next week, and so on and so forth, and plus all the links are in there. So it's a nice way to know everything that's going on. If you want to sign up for my weekly email, go ahead and you can sign up at A2Zstamping.stampinup.net, or you can just send me an email or post on this video or on my Facebook group that you want to sign up, and I'll go ahead and take care of that. I do need your email, though. I can't sign you up without your email. So if you do leave a comment and want me to sign you up, just make sure you leave the email, especially on YouTube. I've had people say they want to sign up, but then I don't have a way to do that because I don't know your email. All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'd love to have you join my Facebook group. That's where I run all my contests, and that's where I post the most content. And so it's a group. It's not a business page. It's just a group. It is a public group. but you have to join. That's just how Facebook does it, and it's A2Z Stamping, all one long word, but the number 2. So A, the number 2, Z, Stamping. And I think when you type it in, it should pop right up, and we'd love to have you guys, I'd love to have you join my Facebook group. I do have a blog, A2Zstamping.com, where, you know, I post daily, mostly about my videos and things like that. Let's see, I have a YouTube channel for those of you who are watching on Facebook. It's A2Z Stamping, and that's where all of my videos are posted, and my weekly live videos. I run all my classes through YouTube as well. I do have Pinterest boards under Amy Zuydhoek or A2Z Stamping if you're interested in that. I think that covers all of the social media. Whew, there's a lot. Okay. You guys, if you're considering joining or signing up with Stampin' Up, I'd love to have you join my team. I don't talk about it a lot, but this coming up starting in January is a great time to join because they offer all kinds of specials, and you get more stuff starting in January due to Bration. And so it's a good time to join, and the majority, I don't even know what the percentage is, but I want to say it's over 75% of demonstrators who sign up under Stampin' Up are what are considered hobby demonstrators, which means they signed up just for the discount. So if you're one of my customers who shops regularly with me, or you're one of those people who shops to get your crafting supplies pretty regularly, you may want to consider it. And I'd love to have you join my team, because when you sign up, you get, you start off with a 20% discount, and that quickly can be bumped up to 25%. There is a quarterly minimum that you have to meet, but I'd be happy to talk to you about all of that kind of stuff. But beyond that, that's it. So if you're considering it or thought about it, honestly, I would join just to go to the conventions. I had so much fun at the convention in November. I'm looking forward to going in April. We'll be going to Las Vegas, and I can't wait for that. So they're every 6 months, and just for that, I think it's worth being a demonstrator. It's so much fun. Lots of good stuff to do. All right, but if you're interested in that, send me an email, A2Zstamping.com, or text me or whatever, and I'd love to talk to you about it. Let's see, anything else? If you're looking for that last minute Christmas gift, I am doing gift certificates with A2Z Stamping, which means they can shop on my Stampin' Up shopping page, or they can use them toward my classes. And it's quick and simple. I'll just send you a PayPal invoice to buy the gift certificate, and then I'll email it to you. So if you need a last minute Christmas gift, send me an email, A2Zstamping.com. No, A2Zstamping@gmail.com. There we go. And I'll get you all set up with that. Okay, you guys. And, oh, last thing. I did send out the Bration and Occasions catalogs to all my customers. So I do send those out to anyone who's shopped with me over the last 6 months or taken any of my classes. So you should have gotten those, or should be getting them any day now. I'm so excited for you to see those. So if you want to get the catalogs for free, all you got to do is place any size order on my shopping page, and I'd be happy to get those out to you. Okay, so I'm excited to get to this demonstration to show you guys today. Okay, so let me flip you around here. Flip you around. I did it. Okay, and get you set up here. It's totally dark outside. I'm doing my video early in the morning. I don't usually do them this early, but I have a very busy day. I'm sure like most of you do. And so I needed to get this done. Okay, so in the Bration catalog, which if you're not familiar with, we have the brand new Occasions catalog, starts January 3rd, and I happen to have one right here. It's for my sister-in-law, Sarah, right here. So this is the new Occasions catalog. I can't show you the inside. I'm not allowed to do that till January 3rd, but this is it. And it's a pretty thick catalog, you can see. There's lots of cool, fun stuff in here. It's mostly birthday, Easter, Valentine, think spring type stuff. So this catalog runs, let's see, does it have the dates even on the front? Well, I know what it runs. It runs January 3rd through May 31st. Okay, so it's like the springy type stuff. And then we also have, that goes along at this time of year, it's called Bration. And what that is it's this little tiny little catalog here. And this one runs January 3rd through March 31st. And so what it is everything in this catalog, there's no price, because all of this stuff you earn for free. So for every $50 you order, in products from, doesn't matter if it's from the occasions catalog or from the annual catalog, you earn a celebration item for free. And then there are a couple items in the back that for every $100 order, you can earn one of those. And there are a lot of things in here, super cool. And I wanted to show you today one of the stamp sets. So there are stamp sets, there's consumables like ribbon and paper. You guys remember, was it last week? I did a video with that Bubbles and Fizz paper with the bottles. That comes out of the celebration. You can only earn it. Okay, but I wanted to show you this really cool new stamp set. It's right here. It's called Heartfelt Blooms. Can you guys see that? So if you'll notice, I'll try to get a closer up. It looks a little bit different than most of the stamp sets we've seen before. So Heartfelt Blooms, it has these 3 sentiments: sending heartfelt thoughts, thank you, and thinking of you, in this really fun cursive, which I like. It's pretty. Okay, but take a look at that again. So they're calling this, I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I'm going to open it up to that page because I want to tell you something about it. So they're calling this one of their new distinctive stamp sets. And I noticed distinctive is spelled with a K instead of a C. The D-I-S-T-I-N-K-T-I-V-E, and it says patent pending. So this is something they're planning to do a lot of. So this is one of their new distinctive stamps where it lays down an ink at different, let's see. It's like a new type of stamp, okay? So that the ink is laid down differently in different spots, so it looks like the stamp has depth. Isn't that so cool? And I thought, well, really, is it going to be that cool? It's super cool. So let me show you. All right, so first I was going to use the big flower, of course, and I wanted to use Fresh Fig. Fresh Fig is one of my favorite colors to stamp with. It stamps so nicely. And I have a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and I've already cut it down to 3 3/4 by 3 because that fit the stamp perfectly. So I found with this stamp, and I don't know if you can see close up, it kind of has like the image on it, so nothing's raised except the whole thing. I don't know, I found this really quite interesting. These are going to be fun, especially if they come out with a whole, like a bunch of these stamps. So I found it easiest to ink it up since it's so large for me to ink it this way. Just because I wanted to get nice coverage. So I'm just tap, 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 tap. Make sure the whole thing gets covered. And you see how it just got darker, the image. Cool, right? Okay. So I'm going to grab my paper here. And I want to get it right over the top. 1, 2, 3. And I just press and lift. And look at that. Isn't that so pretty? You guys, seriously, I am so excited to see what else they come out with. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more of this in the annual catalog that comes out on June 1st. But look at that. You guys, you can earn this stamp set for free. It's called Heartfelt Bloom. Okay, so we have to make a card with it though, right? Okay, so I love Tranquil Tide and Fresh Fig together. So I just did a bunch of, I'm just going to do a bunch of matting. Excuse me. So I'm just going to grab my snail. Actually, I think I'm going to put the adhesive on all of this right now while I have them all here. And we'll just layer from the bottom up. This is my favorite way to do a card when I'm in a hurry, is just do a bunch of mounting. It's always a nice classic look. Okay, so I have my standard 8.5 by 5.5 Fresh Fig that I folded in half. And now I have Tranquil Tide. So this one would be, let's see, what would this be? This would be 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla. So this would be 3 3/4, 3 3/4 by, why can't I do math? 3 3/4 by 5. There we go. So this is going to go right here. So they're all just 1/4 inch smaller. Okay, and then this piece of Fresh Fig is 3.5 by 4.5, and I'm going to do this up toward the top. 3.5 by 4.5. Okay, and then my Tranquil Tide is 3 1/4 by 4. And since I wanted my card to open this way, I am going to turn my flower this way. I mean, I think that it's probably, this is the way it is on the front, but I thought, oh, it looks pretty this way too. So this is going right on the front. Okay, and then I needed a sentiment. So I'm gonna just grab the thank you, because you know we always need that, and my Tranquil Tide ink. Ink that up. Okay, and hopefully I can stamp this without ruining my card. Let's see, I want to stamp it right here at the bottom. Sorry if you get my head in the picture, but I want to get right over the top. Thank you. There we go. Oh, perfect. Excuse me. And that is my card. You guys, look at that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? And sorry, my light is so bad. Let me see if I can scoot this light in so you can see it better. There, is that better? Maybe a little. You guys, isn't that pretty? Thank you. I love that cursive. Look at that. So this is going to be the new distinctive type of stamp. So when you see that in the future, you'll know what that means. I just think it's so cool. So they come on the clear, they're a clear mount stamp, which means they're on the red rubber. But I don't know, I'm really intrigued by this. So the only place you can get this is in the new sale A Bration catalog, which goes live January 3rd with a $50 order. So definitely add this one to your list. It's called Heartfelt Blooms. So pretty, right? So anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great week, and you guys have a Merry Christmas. I will be back next week. It'll be the day after Christmas. We'll probably all be exhausted, but you know, I love the holidays. It's a fun time of year. And so I hope it goes well for all of you. You know, you all survive your families if that's an issue for you, or friends, or whatever. But anyway, have a Merry Christmas, guys, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.